30-foot double slide V-Cross V-Nose bunkhouse trailer here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. There was a time V-Cross was actually built right out of the same plant as our Cherokee travel trailers. It was essentially the V-Nose wood frame version of a Cherokee. In recent years, Forest River has decided to progress this trailer forward, has given it a laminated higher class makeover, and that's what you see here. A lot of what you'll find on the inside, though, is still very reminiscent of what you saw in the past. It's got a great interior with lots of living space, but the outside has gone through some significant updates. You see the full fiberglass skin, obviously. Along with the V-Nose, that provides less surface area and easier cutting of the wind, so you're not going to get quite that headwind when something passes you. It's still a 30-foot rig. You're going to know it when a semi whips past you, but it won't push you quite as hard. This has push-button power tongue jack and stabilizer jacks, all four corners, so it's a lot easier to get your sight set up and tore down a lot quicker. This is set up with an outdoor TV station. Provided you have the proper bracketing, you can move a TV quickly indoors or outdoors. I have to double check. At the time of this filming, I think the bedroom TV is designed to float inside and outside, but I prefer to tell you what I think, not what I know. And a full outdoor kitchen generally doesn't offend anybody. You have my favorite part out here, Dad's medicine cabinet. That's where you can keep a cold drink on hand. And what's neat, between the refrigerator out here and a door directly to the bathroom, you've already addressed the number one and number two reasons people are in and out of a travel trailer. It's going to cut down significantly on the amount of foot traffic you have in your camper, and that'll cut down significantly on the amount of dirt you track in and out of your trailer. And even out here in the outdoor kitchen, you see you have full plywood boxing on your drawers. You have stuff that's made to last quite a while and be used, not just looked at, you know. It is not a coincidence. This little space right here next to these 4 power outlets is exactly the size of one of those small microwaves that you can get at, you know, like Walmart or Target real cheap around Christmas time for like 40 bucks. If you want to put a microwave out here, it's perfectly designed to do that. That's actually the intention, but they don't include one because not everybody cares to have a microwave outside. If you notice, if you look around, you're going to see these little button snaps. And on the slide outs, you're going to see what looks like someone had tape across it. That tells me that these folks had used this camper when it was really, really cold. They had snapped on a skirt around the bottom, and then there's like a thermal foil skirting you can put around slide out spaces. And that stuff does a wonderful job of cutting the wind out from the underbelly and allows trailers like this to be used in cold weather. I don't see any of that equipment here, and a lot of stuff like that thermal tape, once you peel it off, is kind of like a throwaway product. Just a little bit of history, I guess, as to how this trailer may have been used in the past. It has been used, but it has been well kept. The inside especially is clean. It is very clean in here. You got a big sleeper sofa and the big king dinette here in the super slide. And you notice that you have some gigantic windows overlooking the dinette. And that's, again, one of those carryover features from when this was very much like a Cherokee product that we carry. Other similar features are going to be your under dinette storage. You have a pair of these full pull-out drawers, and again, half-inch plywood boxing on these, made to last. You can load these right up, and you have easy access to your storage under the dinette. The nice part about that is you don't have to say, all right, everybody stop what you're doing, get up from the table, I have to get something from under you. You don't have to do that. You can just quickly and easily hop in and out of your storage space. Central air and heat. The kitchen cabinets here, I always like to point out on these, you have hardwood kitchen upper cabinet doors made for lots of abuse. You see that you're going to bounce down the road with this thing like that. It's not going to fall apart on you because it's not glued together. It's screwed in cabinetry. You know, it's not just like 50 staples holding it together. Couple things I like here about this countertop, the way it kind of radiuses out. You see the curve right here. It does a few things. Obviously, the primary thing it's accomplishing is extra counter space, and that's something almost every camper needs. The second thing it does is it creates a little bit of a space right here where you're not walking, and that's the perfect spot to put all your shoes. That's one of the nice things that I look at on this as someone who doesn't just look at these and talk about them, but I actually go camping. The shoes end up in a big pile by the door. It's really nice to have kind of a designated place for those. Before we get to the rear slide-out bunkhouse, quick tour of the bathroom facility. We have a nicer porcelain foot flush stool like you see in a high-end fifth wheel. Not exactly what people would expect to see in a travel trailer like this, especially just a bunkhouse. As a Forest River product, one of the things that I see carry over a lot is the big giant sink. See, the sink fills the entire frame. Compared to my hand, you see how big that is. Moving back to the bunkhouse space. My estimation, normally there'd be like a little cube futon or something on the bottom there. I have a feeling they probably use this like a second bedroom. They probably just threw a mattress and box springs down there, and I've seen this floor plan work like that. This floor plan really has a lot of different uses. It can be a bunkhouse, a 2-bedroom. It can be a second living room back here. It does a lot of different things. You see you've got your own rear entertainment center back here. The obvious thing a lot of people see is, oh look, there's a ladder to get to the top bunk. Yeah, absolutely, it's very cool. A lot of people don't notice the DVD shelf hidden behind it, though. It's the exact depth that you need to stack like a bunch of DVDs back there. This upper bunk right here is about 50% larger than a standard single bunk, and anytime you can have extra storage in a bunkhouse, it's a good thing. Quick mention, this upper bunk on this side easily folds up out of the way. You simply lock it into that little bracket right there and it stays up out of the way. So if you wanted to put, like I said, a mattress and box springs, a little sofa back here, a little mini hide-a-bed or a futon, that's stuff we could look at. If that's something you'd like us to do before you take it home, let us know and that's something we can look at. We're pretty realistic, flexible people here, you know. Just because you don't see something there doesn't mean we couldn't put something there. The shelf up here, I like that it has just a big open shelf, kind of like a bookshelf feel, I suppose. I don't know how many people have need for a bookshelf in their travel trailer, but that's why they make more than one floor plan. I've not yet found the trailer that works for everybody. And a big, what is that, 32-ish inch flat screen right here, Philips brand, nice TV. Oh, quick side note, that little TV back in the bunkhouse, that actually had a built-in DVD player, so everyone can kind of have their own entertainment. And this TV hooks up to that DVD player right there. Also your stereo. Now, we have a door that closes for the bunkhouse. We also have a sliding door here for the bedroom. And this is a little different. This is one of the things I really like about V-Cross is the front of their trailers are all different because they have to be with that V-nose. This has not a bedroom slide out, but a sideways bed as though it were a bedroom slide out. And you still have plenty of room to get around the bed. You can still fully walk around it. And this sideways bed design is something very reminiscent of Fleetwood back in their glory days. And in a sense, an offshoot company, Adventure Manufacturing. They weren't directly related to Fleetwood, but a lot of the people from Fleetwood were involved in that facility. They were very big on putting these beds sideways. It allows for lots of extra storage like what you see here in the frame. And because this is a V-nose, you get this big front closet as a result as well. Let me open that up for you. So this is all bonus closet storage space. No other travel trailer without a V-nose can match. That's one of the cool advantages of this. So not only does it give you better cutting of the wind while you're going down the road, but it also gives you extra storage space inside. And anytime a TV's on a bias or an angle like that, it's always better for a living space because everyone gets easier viewing of it. Give us a call, learn even more. Trades, financing, hitching, accessories, parts. We do everything. This is a very easy place to work with. And God forbid, a little bit of fun, because that's the whole point of this entire adventure, is having fun. 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Happy camping.